Oh, come on. I bet it's because I tagged all these people. God dang it. Hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up Facebook real quick, but it keeps saying it's failing. So, damn it. What's up? Happy 777. We're gonna get into it in just a minute. I tried hitting go live on both platforms at once, and it's giving me technical difficulties. So just one moment though. Let me know where everybody's tapping in from. If you're feeling this 777 portal, I know I sure am. We're going to talk about exactly what that means and how you can tap into these energies in just a moment. Feel free to share the video out. Okay, hopefully this will work. Sheesh. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties. One moment though. Alright, so this should work. Hey, where's everybody connecting from? Okay, I think it's working now. Alright, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Today is a big day energetically. It's the 777 portal, so it's July 10th, 2023. If you add up 2002 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, we have another number 7 from Pennsylvania. Welcome in. Tap the screen, share the video out. So 777, we're going to talk about the numerology of it. We're going to talk about mostly numerology about it. It's a really sacred number, and this number has been coming up really frequently for me, I know, as well as like energetically for at least, well, for the whole damn year, really, right? Because we're in a 7 year. So it's kind of like cementing in the theme of the year with this beautiful sacred energy. 777 is a very significant spiritual number. It's often a sign, if you think of like angel numbers, it's a sign of divine guidance, and it's a sign to hang in there, like help is on its way type energy. And there's also this energy of like divine perfection. Hey Shani. It's a good time to slow down, take some time for yourself. I know I had planned on doing this live like a couple hours ago, and I went outside to do it, and just all of a sudden I just wasn't feeling the greatest. I don't know if it was because I was like running around too much, straight out of the shower, or because I hadn't eaten, or what, but I decided to just fall back and put the live on hold, and I went and I did some meditation, and I handled some business, and now I feel a whole lot better. So yeah, it's a good idea, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, which I know many of us have been going through hella like tower moments, just a lot of chaos. Things are being shifted, and for some like literally turned upside down, and this is just a beautiful message that through the surrender, right, through taking some time to take care of yourself, you receive these beautiful, some might call them like epiphanies or understandings, energetic activations, right? So make sure that you're taking time, and I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm also going to be looking for, I'm sure somebody has some mass meditations. If somebody knows of some mass meditations, feel free to send them to me. Oh, my hair is such a mess. It's all good. Because it's a really powerful day, like I said, energetically, and I know others were talking about, you know, coming together and doing a group meditation, which is really powerful, right? It's in numbers. I see the 777 portal as literally like a gateway to heaven on earth. Like that's how I was shown. It's like it's a message that tells us to stay strong and to keep moving forward in our journey. The 777 is associated with good luck, good fortune, and it's like a sign that your dreams are on its way. It's like you are headed into fulfillment of your dreams. Don't allow any road bumps to take you off course. You know, remember to come back to what it is that you're working towards, your dreams, your goals. Okay. I am not doing any paid readings today. Well, I am, but I have some coming in the physical, so I'm not going to have time for that today. You could message me and we could set something up if you'd like. So yeah, the 777 encourages a connection to your light within, right? So that you can manifest a bright future, right? It's kind of just like a reminder that the divine is here and has your back, and you have guidance, and all it takes is for you to tap into that guidance, for you to take a few moments and quiet the mind, and you know, maybe you want to set the intention to tap into the source energy, the energy of creation and of creator. Let's see. Also, the 777 represents fullness, completeness. It's a number that indicates grace, and said God's number. Yeah, I do believe that 777 is definitely representative of source energy for sure. Grace, assistance, and blessings from spirit. Okay. But there's also been this energy of air and earth that keeps coming up into my awareness. And when I had pulled some cards for a couple hours ago when I had planned on going live, this pattern kind of came up again. So if you think of air, it's the mind, and earth, it's like the tangible, physical, material realm. So it's like, how can you bring some awareness into your investments, into your dreams, your goals, what it is that you're working towards, even if it's more of just a security, a sense of security. And I feel like this reading has a lot to do with your choices as well. The Lover's card came out, which talks about, it could be a few things, and it's probably several in this reading. One, the Lovers talks about choices, right? And I see this as like your choice to really step into your light and to allow the positivity and grace and blessings to flow. Or we do have free will, so if you choose or are stuck in that pattern, that way of thinking of lack. And I feel like this energy is pushing us out of that, because there may have been some shit that came up that reminds us of certain stressors or tensions. And it's just a really good reminder, like, you have the choice to pull your energy back into what you actually want. And it's a really powerful time of manifestation right now. So just allow yourself the time for that grace. Allow yourself the time to sit in that light today. I know for me, before bed, I'm gonna do the group meditation thing, but I'm also, before bed, I'll probably kind of just lie there for a while, and I like to let the light just like fill me, and then see it in my mind's eye, growing bigger and bigger across my house, and then across my town, my state. You can see it just go expanding all the way across the world. And I'll probably do that for at least like 10 minutes before I go to bed tonight. I think that our energetic awareness, and now it's becoming more, we're becoming more aware of it again, right? But it's a lot more powerful, and maybe this is why we fell away from it, is because certain powers that be didn't want us to step into our light, and maybe we weren't meant to, right? We had to experience the chaos so that we can come and shift it now. And it's just really powerful what you can do with your consciousness, with your energy, with your light. I know I see it personally in my day-to-day life. When I work with energy healing, my clients literally, when they're done, just look like a whole different person, especially after like that first session. Yeah, it's just really, really powerful. And so yeah, I invite you guys tonight before bed, when you're in that alpha theta state, right? Before bed or upon waking are the two most powerful or most connected to the energetic realms, if you will, the subconscious. So yeah, really powerful times to sit in your light and to send your light out as well. So if you're like somebody that wants to make a difference and wants to help the planet, wants to help humanity, but don't really know how, this is one way that doesn't cost you anything, that you can do at any time. Just allowing that light to grow, and we definitely need more light on the planet. So yeah. And look, we have 7. 7. All right, let's see, what else do we have come out here? I'm gonna pull some more cards too, but I did want to just kind of talk about what I had pulled earlier, because it was important. The first card we have, number 13, breaking down to a 4, which talks about creating stability. This is the card of release. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. I see you. I appreciate you. And this is talking about, I feel this as like releasing at an energetic level the things that have been causing you a lot of stress and tension. And I think for the most part, it's in the mind space. It's been within ourselves, that inner, back and forth. So it's like, what can you release, even if it's just in the thought space. I say just because the thought space is actually the most powerful space that you can release it. But what thoughts can you let go of, and where can you allow more light? This is an energy of transformation, of freedom. And then we have the 5 of Earth in reverse, which is beautiful, because the 5 of Earth talks about lack and limitations, and in reverse it's like letting go of that shit, letting go of the worries, letting go and it's also got this message of help, right? If you look, I'll show you both screens, but it looks like she's looking through a door and there's an angel there. It's like you are protected, and it's time to open that door. Right? It's time to allow that light in. And then we have the 9 of Fire with the 4 of Air. So this is an energy of being prepared. It's an energy of resilience. And I feel like that's like one of the major themes in this reading is resilience, and how strong you are, and how far you've come, how much you've already gotten through. You might want to even like look at how you got through some of that shit. If you have some tension coming up, give yourself a pat on the back for having gotten this far. Hey Rihanna, hi Glenn. It's also a message of meditation and like we were talking about a moment ago, of allowing that light in, going inward, and taking some time to sit with yourself and participate in some self-care, even if it's just, you know, like I just did previous to coming on, is take, you know, 20 minutes or whatever, so that you can just you know, ground in and connect and allow that light to shine. And then we have the Four of Earth in reverse. I feel like this is a letting go of control, a surrender, which allows for deeper connection, right? It's through that place of stillness that we receive, right? It's through that place of allowance that we're open to allow more light in. And it's a letting go of control. It's a letting go of that back and forth, the worrisome thought forms. And then we have, this is what I was talking about, the air and earth that have been coming up. This isn't the only time that these two, actually, I think it was last week, the King of Earth and the King of Air kept coming up. Like no matter what deck I was pulling, they would come out together. And so I see this as an opportunity for a new way of thinking, and as a result of that new way of thinking, you're going to start manifesting something in the material realm. Now, what that is depends on what you're focused on, what you're dwelling upon, right? It's as above, so below, as within, so without. So when you can be very conscious of your thoughts, you can purposely bring in new physical realities. In fact, it's law. Like, if you change the inner, the outer must change as a result. There's also a message here of inspiration coming in, of deeper communication with source, with spirit, and probably with others as well. Like, you might find that you're able to communicate in a more clear way. And there's also this message of abundance and of opportunities coming your way. Aces are representative of new beginnings, new starts. So, hey, Emma. And then we had 2 sevens come out as well, of the air and earth. So this didn't surprise me, considering we're in the 777 portal right now. And I feel like this is energy about awareness and assessment. You might find that you're assessing certain thoughts, like, do I really need that, or can I let that go? Can I transform that, or can I alchemize that into a new into a new thought form? How can I dig into my internal resources to create the lifestyle that I am aiming for? I think I'm gonna get some, oh, you know what? I'll get some animal spirits. Hey, Petra. Happy 777. Yeah, you guys, make sure you take a few moments today to both go within and to send out the light. Like I said before, I really see this as like a portal to heaven on earth. So yeah, I just invite you all to take a few moments and sit in that vibration of, you know, what would it be like if everything was absolutely perfect in your life? You can pull in gratitude, you can pull in light, you can have a conversation with the Creator, God, your guides. Woo! We got the elephant. The elephant is the epitome of trust. It's, what a beautiful reading. Like, literally, oh my God. Armani, call your dad. He's calling me, but I'm in a reading. Or Papa, both of them just tried calling. Sorry. The elephant is steadfast. He's grounded, and also reminds me of I think it's Ganesh, the goddess of abundance. it's like the elephant can literally get through anything, right? He's steadfast, and there's nothing getting in his way. He's unstoppable, and this is the energy that's being offered at this time. It's also a very loving energy, and it's an energy of focus. Like, what are you focused on? What are you going towards? Have you allowed your negative thinking patterns to consume you in some way? And if so, how can you lighten up on it a little bit? How can you be a little more gentle with yourself? Even if it's like some form of self-care. A couple weeks ago I started, and some of you guys might have saw my little post on Facebook I had, where I overflowed my little foot massage bath thing because I hadn't used it, I don't think, ever. And I pulled it out and decided to start doing self-care Saturdays, right? Where even if it's just soaking my feet for a few minutes, and or you could even just, you know, be a little more gentler, you know, brushing your hair, or any way that you can be a little more gentle with yourself is going to be really beneficial, I think. And then we have the bat, which is about letting go. It's about seeing our shadows and releasing them. It's about adapting and accepting, and it's about kind of finding your way in the dark, right? I love that. How can you find your way through the dark? And with this beautiful message that, you know, you are protected, and everything is actually working out as it's meant to, so that you can learn and grow and evolve, right? And sometimes we have to go through the dark so that we can know the light. But the bat is also the rebirth, the beautiful butterfly that comes out of the metamorphosis process, right? If you want to be metaphorical. And then we got number 38, abundance. So for those of you that have been really worried about money, I feel like this is a sign that increase is coming. Just make sure that you're focused on the increase. Make sure you're focused on the light versus the dark, right? And you can think of our negative thinking patterns as the dark, and our positive thinking patterns as the light. And it looks like she's holding a fox in her hand. The fox is very clever. Actually, she's got like all these animals around her. She kind of reminds me of Snow White. So there's a definite feeling of being connected. Nice to meet you as well. Connected to your guides, your spirit guides. I'm hearing your ancestors, spirit, source. Let's see. There's a couple squirrels that are sticking out to me in this card as well. If you think of squirrels, they're very resourceful. They know how to, they'll take their nuts and they'll like hide them. They'll like put them away. So it might be a good time to like think about new ways of like storing resources, or putting things in order, right? There's also an elk in here. The elk is stability. It's father energy. It's energy of taking action. Let's get one. Oh, okay. One more. Hey, Jeremy. Number 3, realization. And it looks like she is looking through this giant keyhole. And she's in the dark, but she only needs to take a couple steps to get into the light. I love that. And it looks like it's very cloudy around her head. So this is the ideas, the thought forms that are coming through at this time. Allow them to be your guide. Yes?
I need a new charger.
Why are you freaking out? All right, let's get some moon messages, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I do have to do a paid reading here shortly, so I have to get ready.
You know what the chargers are?
What kind of charger? What's wrong with that charger?
It's not plugging in.
Try plugging it in somewhere else. It's brand new. All right. The first card we got out, I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. I'm not doing private readings right now. Make sure you follow me, and usually I do come on and I do free readings in exchange for YouTube subscriptions. So you'll have to catch me. I don't have very much time, unfortunately, right now. And then we got, I accept and renewal and delight in fresh starts. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. We also have, I teach people how to treat me. That's powerful, right? It's about boundaries and also about, like, it's got that energy, like, be the change you want to see. Like, what energy are you putting out to create some of the chaos in your life? I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. And that brings me back, it reminds me of that squirrel energy. The squirrel, not as in squirrel, but as in being resourceful and, using your resources and your organization practices in your life. And then on the bottom, we have, every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Message me if you'd like to book a private reading. I appreciate your light. Make sure that you sit with your light today. Allow it to expand. Let's really cement in heaven on earth. Love you guys. Later.